the war waged by the overwhelming bulk of the British media to try and get rid of Jeremy Corbyn as leader of the Labour Party. I have to confess that it's very difficult for me to look at Hillary Benn any longer. I'll tell you why. You see the face, you see the gestures, the body language is that of his father, the voice is that of his father, the ideas belong to George Bush and Tony Blair. And so the war against Jeremy Corbyn has got mixed up in all this. This war drive to send bombers into Syria is caught up now with trying to get rid of Corbyn. You just read to a appalling playwright columnist in today's Guardian, which I haven't read but which has been pointed out to me, because I don't read the Guardian anymore. Two main columnists not attacking the war, not attacking the irrationality of it, but attacking Jeremy Corbyn on the grounds that he is paving the way for the Tories, when what we are being offered by the yesterday's folk in the Labour Party, what we're being offered is Toryism. They want to vote for the budget of the Tories, they want to vote for the Tory war. So what's the difference between you and the Tories? So the struggle against this latest escapade is bound up, friends, with the struggle to change and transform this country so that we get a government at some stage which puts working people and the poor first and before the bankers and before the money men and before the arms industry. It's no longer that it is the establishments of Europe who have linked war abroad with war at home. A state of emergency in France. Extra surveillance here. Creating conditions in the Middle East which will send more refugees pouring out. Because that's what people do when they have no alternative left. It will increase, not decrease terrorism, regardless of whether the present leadership of ISIS is destroyed or not. Because you have created in the Middle East a situation which is not going to change unless all Western troops are withdrawn. Two big things in the Middle East remain unsolved. The tragedy of Palestine, which is almost forgotten. The tragedy of Palestine that is almost forgotten, and the obscenity of the Wahhabi regime in Saudi Arabia. You support the Saudis, Cameron and friends, you support the Saudis, you bow before them, you fall on your knees before them for their money, for their wealth. And that is the head of the octopus. Saudi Arabia, that's the head of the octopus.
It is the head of the octopus, man.
And then you support Israel unconditionally when it carries out continuous atrocities against the Palestinian people. And you want us to believe for human rights? We don't believe it. And as for these Labour members of Parliament, fighting and threatening their leader, saying they want a vote of conscience. Yes, I want blood on my conscience. Let me decide whether my conscience will be bloody or not. I say shame on you. We will fight on as long as we have to. stop the war, despite criticisms of it, despite the slanders launched against it, exists. It is a double pride and softness for us, but and this is not the only meeting taking place today. There are meetings taking place in 20 other city centres of Europe. We have another parties in Parliament to the inaugural period of the there will be European minority. And from this time, I think we should ask for what always members of Parliament have been trying to vote against the body of Syria. The underrepresented Greens are against the war. And the best of Labour, the Labour MPs not blinded by prejudice and hatred of their own leader. The most left-wing leader this party has ever had as far as the period of the He's more left-wing than Attlee, who's constantly talked about because Attlee voted for bombing and nuking Japanese cities. Don't forget that. There is a tradition within the Labour Party staunchly tied to imperialism. And there is a tradition within the Labour movement staunchly hostile to imperialism. And we are with that current tradition staunchly hostile to imperialism. So friends, let us end by a big appeal, a chant of anger directed against Cameron and his friends in the Labour Party and say to them, don't bomb Syria.